What is up, Pokefans? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and welcome to the final episode for Season 6. It's been a long time coming. We are currently at 19,968. It's actually not the correct number, but only because of the fact that I'm recording 3 episodes in one day. We're doing that so that we can get Season 7 team running, and again, when the recording of this video is, the preview of Season 7 has not been made. So if it has, I'll put a little note on the top right of the screen, and if it hasn't, it'll be up soon. Because I have more free time, because I have Monday off and Tuesday off for vacation time, and it was a holiday. So, and we're currently recording on the 29th, and the 30th, Pokemon Home opens up. So Regulation D, or the next regulation set series, is on its way. So right now, as it stands, the preview team, and I do have the 6 selected. I just have to make like some assets to highlight the team and what they do and stuff like that, and give you guys a full breakdown before Season 7 starts. Now, if we continue with Regulation C rule set, the team will be ready to go. If it changes, the team breakdown will be later than usual, because I want to make sure that I have everything accessible to me at this present time instead of making something later on that's not going to be accessible. It should be very easy to do all of this, especially if I'm recording these ahead of time. But we are using a team that we made from scratch to try to hit the master rank, which I already have, and we were trying to hit sub 10,000, which I don't think that we're going to be doing. Like in the last video, when Season 7 starts, we'll be recording 5 matches to kind of boost up the number of battles. I'm also planning on recording these at night when I get off of work. That way you guys have plenty of time to submit your team suggestions and comments, and I do read them all, and I do reply to all of them as much as I possibly can. Excuse me. In that way, if I need to make any subtle changes or see what it would be like to use those changes, then I could definitely do so. Plus, having 61 games, or right now 59, because we're going to be doing 3. So 62 games is probably not as good as a playtest than others, but we're going to try for Season 7 to hit way higher than that. I want to maybe hit 100 games or more, but we'll try, and then we'll see what happens. But without further ado, let's get right into this and see how our team does for the final video for Season 6. This is pretty dope, guys. I'm actually really excited. So who is up first? Okay, we got Grimmsnarl, Rotom, Scizor, Iron Bundle, Iron Hands, and Dragonite. Oh boy. Okay, so we've got a couple of people we need to watch out for. Obviously Scizor, because of Bullet Punch. So Fluttermane really shouldn't be brought out at all because of the fact that I have to deal with a priority move, Scizor. We also have a problem with Dragonite because of the fact that he is most likely going to be Terra Normal. But because of the fact that we also have Grimmsnarl and Iron Hands, I mean, that's 2 fake out users. So we're kind of in that sluggish area to where, would it be beneficial to bring in another type of Pokemon, or would it be easier to not have to do with it at all? But for our team, we're going to go in with Talonflame, and I'm feeling Garchomp. We may not have an answer directly for Rotom on their side. It is Rotom Wash, so that's interesting. Let's see, I've only got 15 seconds left. Iron Hands, Chien Pao is going to come in. Fluttermane, even though I said that we weren't going to bring him in, but I only have like 5 seconds left, so we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. All right. Ooh. All right, let's see what happens. Grimmsnarl and Rotom. So right now, right off the bat, we do have a problem here because Talonflame is going to be weak against Rotom's attacks, and I kind of want him to survive a little bit longer. So we're going to swap him out to bring out Fluttermane. And for Garchomp, we should take out Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl might be a problem because he is Prankster. Now, we really shouldn't be tearing, but I don't really have an answer for Rotom besides the fact that, oh no, well, tearing is not a good idea. Oh well, we did it. We clicked it, so it's now 100% set in. I goofed turn 1 because Rotom couldn't discharge, Thunderbolts, Volt Switch, Garchomp was regularly ground, but you know, whatever. All right, Terra Blast right into the Grimmsnarl. This is going to do less damage because of the fact that it is a physical attack, and he has Reflect Up now. Still super effective, and with the Life Orb did take a little bit, but he did Thunderbolt into the Flutter Mane, which is good. It's something that I foresaw happening, but I'm going to go Dazzling Gleam, and then I'm going to go Terra Blast into Rotom to lower down Rotom quite a bit. All right, Grimmsnarl goes up with the Light Screen, so he is a screener. Most likely will not have a... what am I trying to say? Protect, but that doesn't really matter. Most likely had Light Clay. But now we're going to Terra Blast right into this Rotom, which can now Thunderbolt because of the fact that I'm not slash ground anymore. So he could take out a little bit more for Garchomp, but he will heal for Citrus Berry. He will Will-O-Wisp instead, lowering Garchomp's attack. It's a good call. Good call. He's hurt by the burn. Scizor. Great. Oh, what am I going to do here? It's not very effective. Scizor could be hit with Thunderbolt. I'll do that, and I will protect with Garchomp, because I'm assuming he's either going to Bullet Punch Garchomp or Flutter Mane. I'm hoping that he Bullet Punches Garchomp, but it's the double protect. Bullet Punch into the Flutter Mane. Fudge. It's the only other thing I could have thought of. Scizor's got Life Orb. Okay. But now I do have an option. Talonflame is alive still, so we'll bring him out. And he should be faster than Scizor. I'm going to... What's the... 3... We're gonna go straight to the Terra Blast again. Scizor does protect, so Talonflame isn't gonna really do a whole lot. Flare Blitz into the block. But now we're going to Terra Blast into the Rotom to do some sort of damage. It's not going to do a whole lot. Grimmsnarl did help him out quite a bit. Thunderbolt into the Talonflame will knock him out. There's not a whole lot I could do to avoid that, but I get a free switch in now. And the switch in is pretty substantial, if you ask me. And I'm going to Sucker Punch the Scizor, because Scizor just protected last turn, and I'm going to protect with Garchomp. I can't click Earthquake now. Does damage. Bullet Punch. Protected. How about you, Rotom? Are you still going to use Thunderbolt? Nope, Will-O-Wisp. It's totally fine. Now let's see if stuff wears off. It did not. It was an extra. Okay, so it was Light Clay. Would it be better to do this instead? And Dragon Claw the Scissor. Oh, almost. Bullet Punch. There goes Garchomp. Thunderbolt into the Chien-Pao. We'll get him down to 27. The burn will do a little bit, but this is the match. It's 3-on-1. We are out of here. Whew, that was a good fight, but I just couldn't do it. Could not do it. That's a very bulky Rotom there. Okay, so next one up, we've got Dragonite, Indeedee, Hawlucha, Armarouge, Chien-Pao, and Rotom. My man Rotom, he's coming up quite a bit now. I love that. Okay, so priorities should not be used, so we probably should open up with, you know what? Maybe these two. Because if they have Trick Room, having someone that is going in with like Taunt may not be like the best, but we could bring in our own Rotom in the back. Yeah, we'll bring in our own Rotom. And who else is going to be in the back? Who is it? You know what? We'll bring in Amoonguss. If it is a Trick Room team, Amoonguss should help us out balance things considerably. So maybe cross your fingers. Let's go. All right, Rotom and Armarouge. Garchomp and Chien-Pao. Okay, so Armarouge is a little bit of a problem, but so is the Rotom. But as long as we don't forcefully Terra, we should be fine. We're going to Dragon Claw the Rotom, and we're going to Sucker Punch the Armarouge. See what happens. Armarouge protects. It's totally fine. He was probably hoping for the Earthquake, but no. Dragon Claw right into the Rotom. We'll almost KO him. Woo! He will use Trick. Switches with its target. Ah, Choice Specs. That's cool. I mean, I'm good with Choice Specs. It's a good question. Now what should I do? Well, let's be funny. Will that work? Yeah, let's try it. Why not? Let's be funny. Withdrew Rotom, so Sucker Punch isn't going to work. Sends out Indeedee. Oh, it definitely doesn't work now. But I'm okay with this outcome. Because Armarouge could be using Wide Guard, or could be using that one move, Expanding Force, which is probably going to knock out both of my Pokemon in the first place, but we'll see. He Terras, I Terra to flying. He Terras to Grass. That was a good fake out. So he's most likely going to knock me out this turn. Sucker Punch will fail. Earthquake. We'll dodge Chien-Pao, but we'll do a lot of damage. We'll access Flamethrower. Oh! I mean, that's still a lot of damage. But not as much as he was hoping. Now I'm locked into Earthquake, which I'm okay with. And I'm just gonna Ice Spinner. I'm faster. Considerably faster. Ice Spinner. And I'm also gonna take out the second terrain. So I'm gonna knock out Armarouge. And this should knock out Indeedee. Yep, there he goes. So far, he hasn't seen my back. Oh, interesting. This team is really, really good. And there's Halucha. This guy is flying, right? So I can't earthquake him. Has no effect. And Garchomp is locked into that position. So I'm just going to swap. And I mean it might be good. I mean, right now Qianpo is kind of, yeah, let's do it. Never mind. Battle was canceled. I mean, I had a good chance, right? Like Rotom was down really low. Hawlucha was one of the Pokemon I had to deal with, but I couldn't do anything with Garchomp, so I had to switch. So maybe Hawlucha wasn't going to survive Qianpo. I mean, I could see that, but we're now back down below 20k. Still high, but we're below 20k now. Okay, so in this matchup, we've got Garchomp, Kingambit, Dragonite, Iron Valiant, Palafin, and Dragapult. Oof. Oof. Dragapult. Fastest Pokemon in the game. He outspeeds everyone. Everyone stops at like his base speed is like 149 or something like that. It's really tough. Okay, so I need to be able to outspeed these people. So we're gonna bring in Talonflame, and we're gonna bring in Fluttermane in case if I have to deal with like Kingambit, Dragonite, Garchomp, any one of those. We're also gonna bring in Rotom because he's really hard to deal with. And should I bring in Garchomp? I mean, I have 2 flyers with me, but I don't necessarily have a way to deal with. I don't really necessarily have a way to deal with, you know, their Garchomp, unless I bring in Qianpo, which that ×4 Ice Spinner would help out quite a bit. You know what? Yeah, we'll try that. We'll leave Garchomp in the back. 3 dragons. That's really hard. Plus Iron Valiant. Yeah. We'll give this a try. I probably made a terrible choice though, but we'll give this a shot. Garchomp, Dragonite. Fluttermane, Talonflame. So I'm gonna Terra, Tailwind, and I'm going to Dazzling Gleam. Both of them. No. Tailwind. Well, do I need a Tailwind? Is that gonna make a difference? No. That won't make a difference. This will though. He opened up 2 dragons, so most likely Kingambit's on the field for commander ability. And if that's true, it's good, but at the same time, it's like really hard to deal with. But he's also Terrying. And we've got Terra, Fire, Garchomp. Extreme Speed. Talonflame will not knock him out, but it will pop the Gale. But I do have Brave Bird coming up next, which will not KO the Dragonite, but it will get him down pretty far. Iron Head into Fluttermane, which is going to knock him out. A lot of Garchomps are now running that. I mean, it's good. It's a good freaking counter. I prefer Terra Steel if I'm changing my Garchomp's thing. It's probably going to be Terra Steel, to be honest. But we're going to bring in our Qianpo. And I'm going to Brave Bird, Garchomp, and Ice Spinner Dragonite. It's totally cool. But I'm taking down Dragonite with me, because I outspeed Garchomp. Break. It's good. Now Life Orb. Interesting. Okay. Who's your next? My Rotom versus your Iron Valiant. Quark Drive. So energy booster or booster energy was activated and speed was heightened. That's not going to really help you out very much here, but I thank you for the attempt. I'm going to protect here because Qian Pao is most likely going to get targeted by one of the Pokemon. He will not be one that's like gets doubled into because he's at 1 HP. He's probably wrote him off as like, I'm not going to worry about it. Shadow Sneak will go off. We'll stop the, because they went into Qian Pao. Dragon Claw into the Rotom, and he will survive. Very little HP left. But Hydro Pump is going to knock out this Garchomp. Okay. Dragapult. And there's the Pokemon I was worried about the most. Let's go. Iron Valiant, and we're going to Sucker Punch into the Dragapult. Shadow Sneak. Gonna kill Qian Pao. And that's the game. That's a nice counter. Not bad, though. Not bad. Iron Valiant is seeing play now. That's cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for me today, and this is going to be the end of Season 6. We ended our rank at 20,682, at least the time of this recording. Our battles was 62. We won 28, lost 34. Wish we've gotten a little bit more, but it is what it is. But I want to know what you guys thought about it. Like it if you like it, dislike if you don't. Leave in the comment down below, really does help out. And I answer all the comments that you guys make, and I'm willing to totally discuss what teams should be like. Season 7 will be around the corner by the time that you guys see this, and I should have the preview, Season 7, as long as the regulations don't change from C. If they change, obviously the Season 7 team is going to change slightly because we should have Pokemon Home activated, and I think other Pokemon will be available. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see how everything comes up when the next regulation comes up. So, but that's it. I guess the last thing I have to say is hit the subscribe button. That way you get notified when stuff comes out, and I post stuff all the time. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Peace.